Howdy ho there, lovely students. This is a review of reasons for colonization, but I decided since we're going to talk a little bit about Spain and France, I wanted to title this Coming to the New World. Anyways, so this week we talked about 3 different countries that came to the New World. If you want to take some time and set your paper up so it looks vaguely like this, I traced this, so know that yours does not have to look as neat as this, or awesome, whatever. This I did not trace. That is just a really horrendous drawing of it, and I apologize for my nails. I was using dry erase markers today, so I got like dry erase marker under them, so that's why they look like special nails. Anyways, moving on. First things first that I want to show you guys. The first group to come to the New World was Spain. So I'm going to draw, I'm using a red marker here, and I'm going to draw Spain comes to the New World, and they're going to settle in this region. Okay, they're going to settle kind of on the Florida, the Caribbean, this area right here. So this is where they're going to end up. Not just like in the water, like the actually land places, but for our purposes, I want you to know that they end up in this like general region. They come for 3 reasons. I want you to think for a second what those are. See if you can beat me to it. They come for gold, and I know that's like impossible. Oh, that's not too bad to see on the screen actually. They come for gold, God, and glory. They come for gold, God, and glory, with the idea that they come to explore. They're going to come in, they're going to find the gold, they're going to kill for it, they're going to do some kind of pretty horrendous things to keep that gold. They're going to force Native Americans into Christianity, more specifically Catholicism. They're going to open up a lot of monasteries, etc., or not just monasteries, the word escapes me now, but they set up a lot of religious hubs in this area. They come for glory, they come for national pride, for Spain. So that is Spain, and they're the first to come in about 1492. In 1492, Columbus sails the ocean blue. And this ocean, keep in mind, is the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now, the next thing that happens, the English come over. Now, the English is who we're going to be talking about primarily over the next several weeks. The English come over, and they're going to settle right about around here. They're going to settle along the eastern seaboard over here. This is England. England is going to settle for a few reasons. They're going to settle for money, because remember, there's a lot of people are going to say that they're going to settle over here for money. They're going to want raw materials. Ooh, that's a terrible tree, because that tree looks like it's dying, so I'm going to add some leaves. Look at that. Look at that beautiful tree. God, I'm so talented. They're also going to come because the king wants to make himself look good. And he looks really good if he has more land. So, he has more land, and that makes him look good. Now, these are the initial reasons for coming. Then, like about, this happens, this is the reason they come in like 1607. In 1620, which these are both years, 1607 they come for land, they come for raw materials, they come because they want to make money in the New World. In 1620, they then come for religious reasons. But their original purposes for going to the New World did not have to do with God, but they eventually will come for religious freedom. So that's kind of neat. The last group to end up getting over to the New World is France, and France comes over, and they're going to settle. They actually end up kind of going up above and around and blah blah blah. They're going to go through the Great Lakes. I think they end up settling about west of the Appalachians. They kind of settle in this area, near the Great Lakes, close to Canada, because remember this is all Canada, so that's not just like open land. They settle west of the Appalachians. They settle west of the Appalachians. And guys, remember in class we talked about how they have very good relationships with the Native Americans. They work with them as trade partners. They will end up marrying, oh my goodness, marrying into the tribes. They love the Native Americans. And one of the things the Native Americans teach them about is the fur trade. The fur trade, Mr. Burrs just walked into my classroom. The fur trade is important because it is the primary way that France is going to be making money. In class, I use the phrase French fancy fur to help you remember that the French came and found the fur. Now, this is primarily what will be on your quiz tomorrow. Take a look at this, watch the video. Be sure you understand about where the Mississippi River is, about where the Appalachians, and about where everybody settled. Remember, the Spanish will take this bottom part of the United States. The French are going to take this area, and the English are going to take about the eastern seaboard. Happy studying, and have a great evening.